Welcome back. So we've connected our page to Bootstrap, so we can actually use some functionalities when the time comes. Of course, I added some comments so that in case you probably want to go through the code and just to check one or two things, you understand what I wrote. So I added some comments here. Next, I had the script files from Bootstrap to connect our file to Bootstrap so the carousel and accordion can work in our project. So we actually picked two major things. We are using two major things from Bootstrap, and that is the accordion and the Bootstrap. Sorry, the accordion and the carousel. But actually, I later had to remove the Bootstrap carousel because I was not liking its behavior on smaller screens. So for now, let's just move on. Let's add something else. All right, now I had a script file. The next thing we're going to add a script file from Font Awesome to make the icons visible on our page. If you look at um, WhatsApp sites, on most they had so many icons working for them, and then these icons can be gotten from various places. I taught that in some previous videos when I was teaching Bootstrap, how you can use Bootstrap icons, and particularly I told us of taking advantage of the Font Awesome website. Font Awesome website. So if you look at their page, for instance, when you over this, like we did the other time, all of these things here, can you see they are icons? They are icons that it's not something difficult. You can actually get them anywhere. This here is an icon. This thing that looks like a globe or a ball. If you scroll down, there are more icons down the page. Yes, look for more. All right. In this section, can you see there's this looks like some kind of ancient briefcase. There's this icon that looks like some house with somebody, more like a signing a user. And then there's this arrow icon. All of those things are things we're going to use. Of course, I didn't use this one anyway. Let me see. Okay, we still have the same one repeated here. So we have icons all over the page. So we're also going to be using those icons. And that's why one way to get these icons is we're going to be getting them from the Font Awesome website. I've talked about Font Awesome website in some of my previous videos, which I believe if you've taken time to watch the videos and practice, you should be used to. You should be familiar with or conversant with this site. Register, create an account is for free. Create an account with them and get everything you need to do to connect your page to their site, just like we connected to Bootstrap. So, of course, after you've created your this thing, you can always search for any icon of your choice here. And I told us in that video that once you create an account, you are entitled to one free kit, and with that one free kit, you have access to all their free icons. So, going to paste the scripts from Font Awesome as well. This is the scripts here. So with this script as well, we can also pick their icons and it will work. Without the script, if I just copy their code, it doesn't work. So we've added that. Next, we're going to create a div with the Meta logo. That's the first and next thing we're going to do. Remember that in their case, before the header, they had this div with the Meta logo. Most of these things they use actually, their images. So I can just download it, right click on the page, um, okay, copy link address. So you can probably use it like that. Some of them are probably downloadable. Okay, this one you can't even download, but you can copy the link address. This logo here now, for instance, can you say I can save the image on my device, which is a better option, or I can just copy the link and place it in my SRC. So we're going to first create the first div with the Meta logo, and this is the div. I give it the ID of pre-nav. Pre-nav. This is the nav bar, but this is like a pre-nav bar. So I just give it. You can give it any ID name you like. Anyway, it doesn't have to be pre-nav. Inside it, I have the image and SRC set. I downloaded it by the way, and it's all inside my my image folder, you can see. So the SRC I set to meta logo remove BG. All right, I remove the background, of course, and I give it an ID so that I can style it when the time comes in CSS. Next, I create the header with a navbar. Now, properly, first of all, let's save and see what we have. It's not going to look good. Of course, the beauty of every site is actually CSS. So right now, it's just going to look very bare. It's going to look like a woman that just gave birth and has pimples all over her face and refuses to do makeup. You know, that kind of face. That's how your page looks with just HTML without CSS. So this is the logo I copied. I've removed the background, and I did that from with the website. It's for free as well. Remove.bg. That's the name of the site. Remove.bg. That's why you can see the remove.bg name on the image. All right, now so we're going to create the header with the navbar. First of all, I have the head. I define my header tag. Inside the header tag, we have a navbar. So inside the navbar, let me scroll up. Inside the navbar, I add the WhatsApp logo. So let's add the WhatsApp logo. The WhatsApp logo is also an image. Sorry. Where's the WhatsApp logo again? This. Can you see it? Like I said, you can always save it. So I saved it directly to my system, and it's here. Okay, I think it should be one of this brand logo.svg. So ID, I give it an ID as well of WhatsApp logo so I can style it later. And the SRC set to brand logo.svg. If I save, let's see what I have. I'm just trying to take it step by step so it doesn't get overwhelming and confusing for you. So I refresh my page and I can't see anything for now. Okay, I'm wondering why. Okay, I think I should know why. All right, so next I create a div containing a UL. Let me see something. If you notice, the logo is color white by default, and it was only visible because the background was set to green. So apparently the logo is actually here, but because the background is set to white, it will not show. If I change the background color of the body to black or green, you would see the logo. So it's actually there, but just because of the, they are of the same color. So I create a div now containing a UL. All navigation links are nested inside and a submit button. That is what they have here. Aside the logo, they have this, containing all the navigation buttons and then navigation links. I think we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have this guy here and we have this button here. Just that in my own case, I swap them. I put my own button here and I put this drop down here. I put it at the other side. I just do that for convenience's sake. So I first create a div because I'm going to have to put every of these things inside one div. Everything here, I'm going to put them inside one div. So it will be easy for me to style. Now I give the div an ID of menu. Next, inside the div, I have another list, and inside the another list, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lists. 5 lists showing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages. Now inside the list tags, I nested an anchor tag and I give them the title of the pages: product, resources, blog, developers, and partner, just like we have in the original. Can you see? But then since I didn't create any page for them, I just put in the href, I just put this hash symbol. If I don't put this hash symbol, my browser will not read it as a link. It will read it as an ordinary text. So even though I'm not linking it to any page, but just putting this hash symbol makes the browser understand that, okay, this is meant to be a link. So apparently I'm going to save and let's see what we have so far. Apparently we've added this. This is what we are adding now. So we're going to view it. It obviously will not look as fancy. Refresh my page. Oh my God. And this is it. The WhatsApp logo is taking so much space. That's why there's so much margin between here. but these are the links. Everything is still going to be fine with CSS. So in the next video, we'll add the buttons and continue. See you in the next video.